All right, guys, what's good? Just got back from school. I'm gonna film this trade recap really quick. It's a Friday, finally, right? Gonna enjoy the weekend. Gonna back test a bit, do some schoolwork, but yeah. So trade today was pretty simple, pretty A plus setup, honestly. Um, Coming to today, checking out Forex Factory first. You can see 10 a.m. We do have Federal Chair Powell speaks, right? So today I was only willing to take a trade either like if price action is good during he speaks. But the thing is about Powell and when it's a red folder and he's speaking, it's super unpredictable. Um, like I'll even show you today. I think they were like trying to cut rates or something. Do the economic outlook on? No, he was talking about that. I think Trump was speaking about it. Rate change from medium orange to high. Initial release was shifted. Whatever. But we had some news. 1:05 p.m. Trump speaks. I guess I was late because it did say 12 p.m. for me when I was trading. Then this is day 2 of the Jackson Hole Symposium. It's annually, right? Day 2. Today is a red folder Jackson Hole Symposium. Yesterday was a orange folder, so I wasn't too worried about it. But since today we had the red folder and we had Power speaking, I was a little bit hesitant on trading today. Probably I was debating on trading on a demo account just to forward test this and to gain experience on this. But I ended up not doing that. I actually caught a nice long. And this was the trade for today. So first, I'm gonna show you guys the executions for credibility, right? I don't even care if you guys believe me or not because I know what I'm doing and shit. But yeah, you can see I entered right here, exited right here. But let me turn off this. Boom. All right, so coming to today, looked at the daily time frame, and I already see that we took out previous day's lows. This low from this right here, and I was already starting to be bullish because I feel like we're trying to retrace into this daily gap right here, right? We have this daily gap. I said in my last video, after we created this daily gap, price is most likely gonna retrace into this gap if it wants to continue lower. But if we just inverse this gap today, probably gonna be another bullish day coming to Monday, right? So yeah, um, most of all, I just want to see this daily retrace. 4 hour. 4 hour had some nice draws on liquidity. So here I noticed that we disrespected this 4 hour gap. No 4 hour gap here. We have these two lows right here. Wasn't too worried about them. And we have all these highs and relative equal highs. Hourly is where I got most of my stuff. So here, as you can see, the 4 hour lows. Here I marked out this hourly fair value gap. We have this hourly fair value gap. Then we also have this hourly hourly low in the beginning of that gap. And we also have, I didn't mark it from here. But yeah, we also have all these draws on liquidity. Like I said yesterday we didn't get to these relative equal highs, and I really wanted to see it take that out. And we also have these highs right here, right? And yeah, I'm still a bit sick. Then I dropped down to the 15-minute, marking on my session highs and lows. There was no Asia highs or lows, just London here, and London highs right there. And here you can see we are on the 5-minute. We also have some other draws on liquidity down here, and we also have this low right there. I think there was one more thing. Yeah, So that was how I marked out my stuff. And then here on the 15-minute, we also had equilibrium of this range, right? We had to this low, to this high right there. Boom. That's equilibrium. Now, what were my conditions for today? So I was definitely bullish. I was leaning definitely 90% bullish. Only reason why I'd go short here is if we go up, take out these highs, and then look to go lower, because we probably would have retraced into that daily gap. Would we? Let me see. Yeah, only with Powell speaking. But yeah, only if we took out these highs and wanted to go lower. And the thing is, today, like I said, we had all this news. I wanted to catch a trade before they speak, and it had to be a very good setup. It had to be a very good setup, like A plus. And my conditions were today. I called it out on my Discord. If you guys want to join my Discord, comment down below. I'll send the link over, because I don't know why my links don't work in the description box or whatever. Like, I can't do anything. If you guys know how to fix that, let me know, please. I really want to put down my links in the description. But right here I said, whatever, leaning more bullish today. Condition for longs would be if we rebalance the range, fill in equilibrium, and take out the lows within the hourly fair value gap to target the highs above. Only condition for shorts if we were to take out those highs and go for shorts to the hourly lows below. Today we do have Powell speaking, Jackson hosts symposium as a red folder, and also Trump speaking at 12 p.m. So be cautious, whatever. This one right here played out so well. It played out, like I said, I wanted it to, oh my God, what am I doing? Right here, I wanted it to come down, fill in equilibrium, fill in this fair value gap, take out this hourly draw right here, not hourly draw, hourly low, take out this 15-minute low, and there was other lows below it, and we also have this 15-minute overlapping with everything. So this would have been A plus, even if and we got an SMT in this too. It was an A plus setup. Here's another long, whatever, if you want to take longs only to London highs. Then here is the only short setup that I would have taken if it was presentable. It wasn't. I feel like shorts this day wouldn't be as good as the trade I took today. But for shorts, I'd wait for, let me see if we're recording. For shorts, I'd wait for us to come up, take out some highs or whatever, hopefully make an SMT, then look for shorts to this 4-hour draw right here. And as you can see, that first condition for longs played out very nicely. And it even filled in that daily fair value gap that I wanted to get filled. So now let's talk about the trade I took. So market opens right here. What happens when we open? We already go down. I'm on the 1-minute time frame already. We go down. We fill in equilibrium. We fill in this fair value gap. We take out these draws on liquidity, and we make an SMT with this low right here. So far, very, very, very good. Just looking for an inversion. Now, some thoughts on these trades today. So, I was looking for the highest time frame inversion on this leg. There was no high time frame inversion on the 3-minute. 2-minute, we did this inversion fair value gap right here. And on the 1-minute, we did have this fair value gap right here. But you always have to take the highest time frame inversion, which was the 2-minute. This 2-minute inversion. Honestly, it would not have made a difference if I were to use the 1-minute or the 2-minute, because it's still near my entry point. But always use the highest time frame inversion, especially if you're like me, new to trading these inversion models. So I wait for us to inverse this 2-minute. We're getting good momentum up, right? We're getting very strong candles to the upside, very obvious. We had SMT with London highs, so I definitely wanted to see that get taken disrespected before entering into this trade. And right as we inverse, we also take out London highs. Great. SMT disrespected. Now I'm super confident in this trade. I enter off the inverse, right? And then we start getting a little down candle. And then from yesterday, I learned a lot about where to go break even. And what I did today, people told me if it's a 1 to 2 or a 1 to 1. A 1 to 2, you want to go break even after you hit the 1 to 1 and also take profit, right? And I back tested that. It's very good. And then if it's just a 1 to 1 like this trade today, go break even after it hits 50% of your target. So I did. I used the GAN box right here. Low to this, to the high right there. And I put a line there to mark out my break-even point. Very nice push up to break even. I went break even, risk-free trade. Stop loss below this low right here. TP at previous day's London highs. Then I enter there around 2 contracts. You can see right here, 2 contracts. 2 contracts I entered. And once we started pushing up, ES also started pushing up very, very aggressively. And from that, we made it's not going to go all the way, but we have SMT with previous day's highs. So what was my thought process with this? I didn't want to close this yet because NQ and ES were pushing very strongly to the upside. So I just wanted to see what was going to happen. My stops are over at break even. So it's either I hit TP or I lose, right? So we're still pushing. We got edged right here, unfortunately. Then I noticed on here, we made another SMT, 2-minute SMT. So this is where I trailed my stop loss to my break-even point and hit my break-even / take profit, I guess. Where I got out and made around $130, roughly $130. Now, things I could have done differently with this is my stop loss. I think my stop loss was a little too big. I could have placed my stop loss below this inversion, honestly, and it would have been nice for a little 1 to 2. I can even target there, 1 to 2. Let me just boom. Right, 1 to 2 with the below the inversions. I definitely gotta learn when to put it below the inversions, because sometimes I have to put it below the lows and sometimes below the inversions, depending on the situation. But it was below that low, and like I said, TP was at previous day's highs. Very, very good setup, honestly. It's a very nice setup. As you can see, this big-ass Johnny Sins candle, you can call this, because it's white. Whatever. This is when Powell started speaking. Good afternoon, right? Boom. I think they were trying to, I don't even know what they were talking about, really. But yeah, we had all this. And then once it got out, we just started chopping, right? And like I said, I wanted to take this trade before Powell starts speaking. And the only reason why I'd go take a trade before is if we have an A+ setup. And today we had the A+ setup. Like, again, we filled in equilibrium of the range. We filled in an hourly fair value gap, unfilled hourly fair value gap. We took out an hourly low. We took out some other low time frame lows and made an SMT at the lows. Beautiful, beautiful setup. Good momentum up. That's all I needed to see to go long. I was super confident in this. Could have risked more. I'm going to start risking around 250 on the trades I'm a little bit more confident in, because I'm risking right now I'm risking around 250. So definitely going to start risking a little bit more. But yeah, it was a very good trade, honestly. I'm going to show you guys my performance stats. I showed you guys the execution, profitability. Now, total P&L, we're down. So we were before I can even show you guys my journal. Before we were down around 800 something. With this trade, it puts us at, just see this. Yeah, we were down 812 yesterday. And now with this trade, it puts us to 686. So, pretty good. We're going to break even this trade, break even that trade, and break even this trade. Whole week, we went break even. I just didn't trade on the 20th because I was sick and I didn't trade. And then here I took a trade. I took 3 trades. I went break even, unfortunately. And then today puts us green on the week. But, God damn it. Not green on the month, though, and not green on the account. So, if next week, if we're able, hopefully, I'm praying to God, A+ setups all next week. Just praying. We can be green on the month for the first time in my freaking life. First time in my life. Damn, this video is a bit long. First time in my life, and also be green on this account because I've only been negative on this account. I don't think I've ever gone. When did I start this account? Yeah, I started trading on this account on the 7th. So, yeah, damn. Monthly P&L for last month, 560. We took some good trades, honestly, but we lost most of them. Look at this, 300. Yeah. This month, we mostly went break even. We took 2 losses. We took 1, 2, 3, 4. No, break even. 2 losses. I don't know. We can just see on my journal, bro. Like, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 break evens and 2 losses. So I guess it's not too bad for the month, but not great either. Definitely want to improve that. And yeah, pretty long video, honestly. I think I explained everything that I was going through, my whole thought process. Today was a very good day. I was pretty proud of the way I traded today and how I was risking. And one thing I could have changed, really, now that I'm looking at it, is putting my stop loss below this inversion. Definitely going to be backtesting that more of when to put it below the inversion, when to put it in the below the lows, because you got to be able to explain why your stop loss or why your TP is where it is, because or else you're just freaking gambling, right? But yeah, that's my trade for today. Pretty simple, pretty W day, I guess. Good way to end the week off. And gotta give my thanks to God, really. All the glory goes to Him, really. But yeah, that concludes the trade recap, guys. Thank you guys for watching through this whole, let's say it's going to be 19 minutes. I don't know how long the outro is going to be. Thank you guys for watching through this whole video, for real, because people who watch through my videos, they're day ones, you know what I'm saying? Love y'all. God bless y'all. Trade safe. Until the next week. God bless y'all. Love y'all. And again, trade safe, trade responsibly, and get better every single day. See you.